So today I am back with another healthy homemade dog treat video, and this one's a different recipe because it has pumpkin in it, which you know right now it's like fall slash winter, so it's in season and it's just a very festive dog treat, and it's really healthy and natural. As you can tell, Cupcake's shivering right now because it's really cold today and she doesn't like to wear clothes, so yeah. So if you want to see how to create these healthy, natural, homemade pumpkin cinnamon dog treats, that's a big mouthful, then just keep on watching, okay? Bye! Before we begin, I have a quick Christmas gift idea. You can go ahead and put these treats in a cute box, jar, or bag and give it as a present to somebody's fur baby. But remember to attach an ingredient list in precaution of any food allergies the dog may have. Also, remember to check out the more info box underneath this video to get an exact recipe as well as the nutrition facts. So to start, you will need some mixing bowls, some flour, old-fashioned oats, ground flaxseed or whole wheat germ, salt, ground cinnamon, 100% pure pumpkin, 2 large eggs, cookie cutters, and some measuring cups and spoons. So let's get started. In your smaller mixing bowl, you're going to add 2.5 cups of flour. Whole wheat is best, but all-purpose flour is completely fine. Next is 1/2 cup of old-fashioned oats, 1/4 cup of ground flaxseed, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Now just stir these dry ingredients together until well combined, and just set the bowl aside. Next, you're going to take half a medium-sized banana and mash it up with a fork until it is completely smooth and that there's no large chunks. Then you're just going to transfer the banana into your large bowl and crack in 2 large eggs. Then you're going to measure out 1 cup of the canned pumpkin, and it's about half of the can, and add that to the mixture. And just take a whisk and beat it up until the mixture is nice and smooth. Then take half of the flour mixture and add that to your batter, and just mix it up until it's incorporated. Then you're going to dump the rest of the flour mixture into your batter and just continue incorporating it with a rubber spatula. And the more you work it, it will slowly come together. It will look a little dry and crumbly at first, but you'll see later when we knead it with our hands, the dough will form into a ball and just come together nice and smoothly. Now is the time you'll want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and also spray your baking sheet with a nonstick spray. And as you can see here, I have a boo-boo on my hand, so that explains the glove. And if I remember correctly, I think I had a glove on in my last homemade dog treat video, and that just shows how much I hurt myself, huh? But anyways, I am just taking a little bit of flour and dusting that on my work surface. You can just use the countertop if you want, but I like using this silicone mat. Then just take your dough and just knead that with your hands, and this could take a couple of minutes. And what you want is just a very smooth, soft but not sticky dough, and that will be the perfect dough to roll out and cut out with your cookie cutters. So I'm just taking a rolling pin and rolling my dough out until it's about 1/2 inch in thickness, but of course you can roll it out to whatever thickness you want. but do keep in mind that these tend to rise and puff up a little bit in the oven when you bake them. Then all you're gonna do is just cut out your shapes and put them straight onto the baking pan. And in case you're wondering, the small little cookie cutters I'm using is by the brand Wilton, and I got them at Ross, but you can also find them online. And these are what they look like before I bake them. So I have teddy bears, giraffes, and flowers. And this is the finished product. These have baked in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes, and that will result in a crunchy dog treat. And please check the more information box for tips and information on storing these and how long they last and whatnot. Now, if you don't like the way they turned out, you can always go for a more finished and shiny look. And what you have to do is just mix an egg with a little bit of water, and that will make an egg wash. And you would just brush this over the top of each treat and then bake it as normal. And it would just look more shinier and more appealing and more professional. The last tip I have is if you don't want to bake all of your treats at once because you only have one dog or whatnot, you can just place them between wax paper and put them into the freezer until they're frozen, and then you're gonna just store that in a Ziploc bag and you can bake those off whenever you're ready for them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this recipe, and please be sure to like and comment and subscribe, okay? Bye guys!
And then, you need her to drive one car back.